The Imperial Navy was known for its presence of their Imperial-Class Star Destroyer. But was there other types of Star Destroyers? Well, let's find out. First starting off, the Empire had the infamous Imperial-Class Star Destroyer. This 1.6-kilometer long ship was the bulk of the Navy. It has a massive amount of transport space for troops, having capacity for 9,700 stormtroopers. This being a large ship meant hangar space wasn't a problem. Having space for 72 TIE fighters and 8 Lambda-class shuttles, it also had a lot of space to carry 20 AT-AT walkers, 30 AT-ST walkers, and 15 troop transports. The Imperial II-Class Star Destroyer was similar to the first one, only had much more reinforced hull and better weaponry. Also had cause to hold smaller ships in its second hangar bay. The Secutor-Class was a larger Star Destroyer with a length of 2.2 kilometers. It was primarily a carrier, so it had more space allocated to hangar bays and to troop space, being able to transport 144 TIE starfighters, and many of the other ships, and to have also 14,000 troops, being truly a carrier. The Victory-Class had a trick up its sleeve, as it was able to enter the upper levels of a planet's atmosphere, being able to provide much more precise ground support and also being able to conduct ship-to-ship combat, even though it was only 900 meters long, still having capacity for 24 TIE fighters and many other walkers and transports. The Victory Second Class was very similar to the first mark of the Victory Class line, only the difference was it was designed more for space combat instead of the ground space combat, and had much more weaponry and different engines, having much more acceleration power. The Interdictor-Class was similar to the Imperial-Class, but instead of weaponry and firepower, it has 4 massive gravity well generators, which meant only having space for a small hangar consisting of 16 fighters. The Tector-Class Star Destroyer is just like a standard Imperial II-Class Star Destroyer, while the difference was it had no hangar bay and was solely relying on its heavy armor and weaponry. And finally, the Gladiator-Class is primarily used to intimidate frontier worlds, where a huge Imperial class would be too much for the system or the area. The ship is only 500 meters long and is primarily consisting of hangar bays and being able to carry 24 starfighters and only 1,200 stormtroopers. It has 3 hangar bays, 1 big one in the front and 2 small ones on the side. The second version of it only had better anti-starfighter capability. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, steer clear of the wrist rockets. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I shall be waiting for you in the next video.